So, welcome to the final day, final session, final week, final everything of this training. It's been 5 grueling weeks, I know. It's been stressful, hectic, busy, but finally you made it. You've come this far and you worked very hard. So, I want to say well done to you for making it to this final session of the training. Okay, so today is the final day, but I want to know from you, how has the course been so far? Having gone through the whole course, I want to get a feel of what you think. So now we're doing verbal evaluation. I know you've done your video feedback, but let's hear it verbally from you. How has the course been like for you? Was it what you expected? Did it meet your expectation? Um, did you learn anything new? Do you feel it's a course that is useful in your work situation? Is it a course you can recommend? Was there something particularly difficult you would want us to change to make it easier for the next cohorts of participants? What was most helpful to you in this course? So, which topic did you find most interesting? Things like that. So, let's hear from you guys. Who would like to go first?
Okay, I can go first.
Go for it.
I can go first. This course, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, but I can say there were things that I expected, and on the other hand, there's something that I wasn't expecting, and I had to learn them. I had to go through them and understand. When it comes to medical equipment and simulators, that part I really understood it. Yeah, and I really understood it. And the more interesting part was more on the electrosurgery part. Yeah, that part I really enjoyed it because that test equipment I didn't know about it. I learned it on this course. Even the device, how to test the device, I learned it on this course as well. And other thing, the hazard, I learned more. I enjoyed that part as well. It taught me a lot about how environment it should be when working with medical equipment. I felt more like I enjoyed this course. It helped me a lot and was more how I don't know how to put it, but it was more helpful on many aspects. It helped me. It helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. And again, and it showed me that while working with as a team, or I can say working with end users, communication most of the time is the key. Communication most of the time is the key. You have to make sure you all the time you engage with end users, and you have to understand the device that you work with, and make sure that you explain explain to end users how to handle the equipment, so that when you come to do your inspection or to do your assessment, when you find the end user there, so that they can be able to explain to you the fault and you can be able to assist as well. I really enjoyed the course, Mr. Smith. I really enjoyed it. So.
Great. Thank you very much. Is there anything in particular, Walter, you would like us to change to make it easier for the next set of participants who are coming in? Either in terms of how the course is offered, how the material is structured, or anything at all, or even the assessments.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe it will helpful or how it's going to work. At least to have during for all this course have 1 day meetup to see maybe if you have few equipments that you can how to practice with, because most of some I think I can say some people who can come interested to for this course, they don't have that clue, or they have never have that device
Okay.
physical. Yes, physically. If it can help, or one day that say, okay, the whole of these days is dedicated to have a practical with
Yeah.
the medical equipment, or you have it, you see them, you like, yeah, something like that. I don't know if it could help.
Okay, that's a good suggestion. In the past, 10, 15 years ago, when we used to have this course face to face,
Mm.
it was online, it was face to face, but it was only for 2 weeks. So everything you did in 5 weeks was squeezed into 2 weeks. And
Mm.
so, yeah, you could touch and feel the equipment and all of that. But once you've done touching, feeling, it's done. You only leave with what you retain upstairs. If you go home and forget, that's your problem. But with this model, we have it all recorded. You can come back in 5 years' time and watch the videos and still follow the steps, and it's like fresh. So we thought this was a better model. But we know that there are people who want to feel and touch. But that will also disadvantage those from overseas who are taking this course, can be here with us physically.
Mm.
However, we're making a plan, even if it's just for 1 day, right? Now that our training center at Typical Academic Hospital is opening in the new year. So we have the training center where those who want to come for 1 or 2 or 3 days and have a feel of the equipment, we can make that arrangement for them. So we have a clinical engineering training center at Typical Academic Hospital. So we can make that arrangement for those who are able to come, and then our technician there will take them through, some of the devices. So yes, we have that in view for the new year.
Mm.
Okay, and also for the new year, we are moving into a new platform. So this course will no longer be offered on my tutor. TUT now has a new platform, which is called TUTCE, and that's the platform that will be used to offer this course from the new year. Let me share screen so you can see what it looks like. Toronto University of Technology Continuing Education, TUTCE. So you can see medical equipment maintenance, okay?
Mhm.
So it will now be offered on this platform. And hopefully it will be a much, much, much seamless platform to run the course. So we are migrating everything to the new platform from the beginning of the year. Okay. But thanks for your feedback. Let's hear from Marius.
Hi guys. Yeah, for me, the most interesting part was the classes and types of equipment. For me, I work in a hospital and I've been in clinical engineering for a while, so I basically know all the equipment in a hospital, and I know what they do. So this course taught me how they do it.
Mm,
Like simple thing like blood pressure. I can go to the smart monitor, change the cuff, and troubleshoot when it doesn't want to do something. But I never knew what happened on the inside. How does it actually get that blood pressure? See,
mm,
so that was quite helpful for me to know how the equipment does what it does. You see, so
yeah,
that's all from my side.
great. Okay, do you have any suggestion for how to make this better next time for the next group of students?
I don't know, man. For me, I found it quite easy to follow. Could also be that I'm used to studying online.
Mm,
I
yeah,
found it much. I found it easy. navigate. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, there's something I noticed for your group activity. And what I noticed is that you guys did it totally wrong. We asked for you to work on first line, second line, and third line maintenance. But what I noticed instead is that you worked on different types of maintenance, like preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, etc. So in that sense, I think you missed the essence of that activity. And as a result, because it's a group activity, if you get 30%, everyone gets 30%. If it's zero, everyone gets zero. So in that case, all of you got zero because you did the wrong assignment. So I'm going to send you, I will post in the group now when we're done, an example of what another group has done so that you see what was expected of you to do. And that will also help you to understand first line, second line, and third line maintenance for the future, because it's important for you to understand the difference. So I felt I should point that out because unfortunately that assignment was not done. You did the wrong assignment, okay? But nevertheless, I think you're all going to pass from what I'm seeing so far. Everyone will pass. As long as you have completed the rest of your assignments. And I believe you all did the assessment yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Because that's very important. It has a weight of 30 marks. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Now let's talk about, I know that one of you is not here, but I'm recording the session. I'll post it later on. If you have any outstanding assignments or quiz to submit, please make sure you do it as soon as possible. Someone was asking this morning about activity 16.1, the post-course video feedback. When should it be submitted? Is it today or a week later? Actually, it's due a week later. But if you can submit it as soon as possible, let's say not later than this weekend, so that I can finalize the results, send it to the admin people in TUT so they can start processing your final results and send the documents through for your certificates to be printed before the holiday. I'm not saying the certificate will be ready before the holiday, but at least your statement of results should be ready before we go on holiday. The certificate takes a bit of time, and I'll talk about that later. But if you can complete all the assessments by this weekend, so that early next week, I can finalize the marking, collect the results, send it to them, so that before the end of next week, you will get your statement of results. I think that will be helpful. And then we'll wait for the certificate for whenever it's been printed. So if there are any outstanding activities, quizzes, assignments, just try to complete them as soon as possible. Okay, the other thing I would like to mention. Yeah, so your statement of results should be ready within the next 2 weeks. If all the assignments are in, if you don't wait for 1 week to submit, if you can submit by this weekend, then early next week, I'll finish all the marking, putting the marks together, send it through to them to start, working on the statement of results, and then they'll send it to the dean of the faculty to sign before he goes on break. So help me with that, and I will be sure that you get at least the statement of results before you go on break, before TUT goes on break. The certificate takes a bit of time. It takes give it about 6 to 8 weeks. And the reason is because there's only one department in TUT, one office that prints all the certificates for the university. We have 10 campuses.
Yes.
And normally, and it's both certificate, diploma, short learning programs, master's, PhD, you name it. That's why it takes a bit of time, right? But at least the statement of results, you get that quicker within the next 2 weeks. So, and they normally give priority to the degree programs, and especially when it's closer to graduation, so that people can have their certificates when they graduate. But I will let you guys know we have a process now that hopefully will be quicker. The people that used to handle those things for us, they used to disappoint us a lot. In fact, they were our weakest link in this course. The old admin people from TIES that used to handle the admin and the certificates and the results, people complain a lot. But I have a new person I'm using now who makes things much quicker. So you should get your statement of results much, much quicker. And then the certificates will not take too long, okay, beyond the time we've said it should take, because I think the person there is now more efficient. Okay. Now, if there's any content you want to download, you have the next 1 week to do the download. If you're downloading anything, video, PowerPoint, whatever that is downloadable, do that before we close the system for the year. But I want you to note that TUT materials are copyrighted by the university. So you can use it for personal use, you paid for the course, but they are not to be shared to people who are not part of this course because they are copyrighted material. And the university guards those materials jealously, protects them because it costs a lot to produce. Those 3D videos alone, they cost a lot of money to produce. So TUT guards them jealously. Use them for your own personal use, but they are not to be shared or distributed because of the copyright involved. Okay. Then, yeah, so at the end of this course, I'm going to add you guys to a WhatsApp group, or at least I'll share the link and you can join if you want to. There are 2 WhatsApp groups. One of them is for TUT, we call it TUT alumni. Those are clinical engineering students who have graduated from TUT. They are working in the field, they are doing their practical training, they are in industry, in companies, in hospitals all across the country. So you have an opportunity to network with them. And if you're having any challenge at work, whether you need a supplier, you need a spare part, you have an equipment, you don't know where to get the parts, you need the contact details of any supplier anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world, or you're having difficulty troubleshooting a particular product, you can just take a video or a photo, post it through, and someone will guide you through a response. So it's like a forum where clinical engineering practitioners in the field interact and help each other. And you will see when you're in the group, they also post job opportunities, opportunities for experiential learning and all that. And also the webinars from the Clinical Engineering Association, they post the link. If there are any useful information, webinars, they post it there. And yeah, so you will have the opportunity to join that group if you are not there already, so you can interact with other people in this field. Okay. And you also have that link in my tutor in the resource section. I will just go there now and see, but I'll show you where to find that link. But it's there on Brightspace. If you go down the content and you go to the resource section, I'll just quickly show you. Let's just quickly take you there so that you can see it. Okay, so let me share screen. I have a screen on this side, a bigger screen. That's why I look this way, but my camera on my laptop is here. Okay, so okay, so here we go. The content area, if you scroll down, okay. Why am I seeing that this assessment is closed? You guys did activity 17.1 yesterday, right?
Yes.
Because here I'm seeing that it's closed. Why would it be closed? Anyway, so that's the resource section at the bottom here that I was talking about. Okay. After the assessment, you go down resources, you will see, yeah. So that's the WhatsApp group. You can see there's a link here. So if you click on this link, it allows you to join that WhatsApp group. The other thing you find here is, if you remember when Trisha Swanepoel in Unit 10 was teaching on patient monitoring, she talked about the training, free training from Fluke Biomedical. So I have provided a link to the site where you can access those free training on Fluke products. So Fluke, they manufacture the testing equipment, and they have online courses on those testing equipments, and they are available for free. So you can do the course, follow the course, and when you finish, you can actually get a certificate from them online, also for free, to show that you've done the training on their testing equipment. So you can add that also to your CV and to say, okay, I've also done training from Fluke. So the link is here to take you to Fluke, where you can follow that course. Now we have the Clinical Engineering Association of South Africa, KISA. And if you want to know more about them, or you want to join as a member or an associate member, or to look at the criteria for joining, there is a link that will take you to their site and a link to the membership application here. I'm a member of KISA and a council member, so you are highly recommended to join them as a member if you meet the criteria, or at least as an associate member. And this is the link here to that WhatsApp group that I talked about. Then we also have the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. Now, this is on a global scale. I was in a conference in China last month with them, an international conference. So if you want to know more about them, you want to visit their website or attend their webinars, I have also provided a link that will take you to the website for the Global Clinical Engineering Alliance. Okay, so all of that you have in the resource section of Brightspace. Is there any question at this point?
Mm. Oh, no. A
Okay.
question that I wanted to ask, you already explained about it, so I'm okay for now.
Okay. Now, the Clinical Engineering Association of South Africa, or KISA, they do organize online webinars at least once a month. And those webinars are free. And they're usually presented by experts in this field, either from different companies, medical equipment manufacturers, or from specialists locally or overseas. And yeah, so I will be posting some of those links in the WhatsApp group from time to time when those webinar opportunities come along. The webinars are free. It will help you to stay in the know regarding happenings in this field. Now, after this medical equipment course, in the new year, we are planning to launch another course. And this other course is on healthcare technology management, what we call it the biomedical and clinical engineering technology management course. It's also going to be for 5 to 6 weeks with very interesting modules that are involved. It's also going to be fully online. So once the course has been launched on the new TUTCE platform, we will start advertising and letting you guys know about it, so that if you want to do another course apart from the medical equipment maintenance course that you've done, you will have the opportunity to register for that course as well. Yeah, now if you are interested in any of the suppliers of those testing equipment like Fluke or Rigel, or any other brand, I think we have one of the brands in Brightspace. If you go down to the resource section, you will see information about one of the brands, their contact details, their brochure, in case you want to know more about them. Okay, so that's all that I have to say to you guys at this time. But do expect your results, let's say before the end of next week, or at least before TUT closes. And then the certificates will come much later. When it's ready, we will contact you so we can arrange how to deliver the certificates to you. Okay. So that is all from my side. But I want to say well done to you guys once again for completing this course. I know that when Marius initially was registering for the course, there was a lot of back and forth. At some
Yes.
point, I got frustrated with some of
Yeah,
the things he
me
was
too.
asking for. No one has asked us for those things. I felt, no, if this guy wants to do the course, let him do. If he's not interested, then stop asking for an arm and a leg. But eventually he came through, and I'm glad you did the course. And yeah. So go and be ambassadors for this course. I don't know if you feel it's a course you can recommend to others, but yeah, almost everyone who have done this course, including those who are already experienced in the field, they did learn something from this course, and I hope you did as well. Okay. Any final comments or questions before I let you go? We're not supposed to be here for more than 30 minutes.
No, I'm far on my side. And thanks to meet you, Marius. Thank Mr.
Yeah, man,
Timothy.
likewise.
Man, let's all the best, man. All the best. Let's hope. Hope for the best. Thanks.
Yeah, and please, guys, continue to collaborate. In this field, you can't be alone. Connect with others, connect with your colleagues here, connect with others who have done this course in the past, share ideas. If you have any challenge, any difficulty, don't struggle alone. In that WhatsApp group, all you have to do is post a message. Someone will reach out to you and help you as soon as possible. So there's no need to struggle alone if you're having any challenge, any difficulty in this field. I'm also available for you. You have my details. You know how to reach me. I can always assist where I can. If it's something I am not able to help with, at least I have contacts all over. I can link you up with someone who can assist you with whatever challenge or difficulty you may have.
Okay.
Um, Otherwise, I wish you guys all the best. I wish you the best of the holiday season and Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate Christmas, and Happy New Year in advance to all of us. It was nice meeting you guys and working with you for the past 5 weeks. I wish you all the best.
Thank you,
Thank you
man.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you guys.
Thank
See
you.
you, man.
Bye bye.